Okay, we're on our way back to the second hospital. Had to be transported to a town where I live, is St. Jerome, and they do not do heart operations in that town, so they transported me. I'm not sure if you saw the first video this morning. I was very nervous, very nervous. First thing I was nervous about is the traffic to go to the hospital, more than the operation. Then I was nervous about the needle they were going to freeze my hand with. Then I was nervous about whether or not they were going to shoot that thing up near my nuts. I didn't want them to shoot that thing up near my nuts. I was afraid if they freeze near my nuts would be frozen, and then we'd have two frozen nuts over here. Operation is a success. They put this on because they went in through my hand over here. It's a pinhole. And it was really amazing. They have cameras, or whatever you want to call them, all over your head and everywhere, and you got to keep your head really low to the ground. See, I'm in the getting to the exit over here. So you have to keep your head really low to the ground, and on the right side is not very much, and on the left side is they're watching the cameras. They can watch the whatever they put in my arm go up to my heart, and you can, when you're watching the cameras, you can see it. You can see it inside my heart. I mean, the doctor was standing up talking to the nurses. Hey, what's going on today? And he says, send me over at 10:40. Then he says, oh no, that's a mistake. Don't send me over that one. I'm going like, a mistake? A mistake? That's not what you're sending over? I said, okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm like breathing. You know when it's 40 minutes? And let me tell you one thing. The operation is as painful as the heart attack. Let me tell you that. And this thing on my arm is almost as painful as heart attack itself. But anyways, it went good. I have a lot more energy than after I got out of the room. And it was really funny. I was watching that drip thing drip down, and water is more than we think it is, because water just doesn't drip like that if it's blocked by something. I was watching, I have another video out with the tube where the drip was going, you know, the one they feed me with, they feed my body with. That was dripping into me, and the water was like hanging there. I'm gonna have to upload that video of how the water was dripping in and going into my body. I thought they were gonna give me some kind of drug and put me to sleep. On Monday's operation, they gave me fentanyl, and I don't know all the drugs they gave me, but I don't know. I don't know. Monday was really crazy. Yeah, so at 54, I never thought I was gonna have a heart attack, but I'm quite sure I needed it. I needed to get to step 2 of Mr. Tacpan's rejuvenation. And believe it or not, this is between the 12th and the 13th year, as I said in my previous video, and that's a very important number for me, between 12 and 13. It's like, what's his name said? I can't remember everybody's name right now. I seem strong, but after I do this video, I'm going to be out of breath. I'm so excited to go biking again. I know it won't be right away. I'm dying to see how good I can bike now, if I'm going to run out of breath or not, and if I'm going to have points in my heart. I mean, I thought I was getting lazy. I like mowed the lawn for my father a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking around to see where he was so he wouldn't see what was happening to me, because it was really hurting, and I just thought I was out of shape. But, oh, we're stopping at a railroad track, but there's no train coming, but it's obligatory, just in case we don't want to get killed by the train coming by. Anyways, I'm going back to room 209, and apparently, I think Spanish Train was pulling train 209, Christa Berg. And it's funny, because when I was in the hospital 12 years ago, that's all I wanted to think about was Christa Berg and Spanish Train. You know, between the devil and God, they were, you know, the devil and God, they were playing cards. Anyways, I was speaking to the nurse beside me, and she said a lot of people, and when they're in their 50s, when they have a heart attack, they just drop dead. And I made it. I fought it, and I made it, and I guess, I don't know if I was lucky taking that taxi from when I had the heart attack at the bus stop going back home, just because I didn't want anybody to see. Anyways, I'm on my way back. I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. I'll be out in a couple of more days, and I'll be ready to get back online. And I'm still writing in the hospital. I took with my book. I found a few interesting finds, and I'll see you in... Oh, we almost smashed a couple of cars here, but we eluded them. So take care, and everybody be well. And I just pray that this comes off really early, because this is painful. So if you want to see what those new handcuffs are looking like, this is what it is. Ciao.